If I had $1 for every time a new headline came out about another cyber attack, I would be a very rich man. So today I'm going to talk to you and share with you information about 2 other ways hackers are gaining access to websites and to the voting machines. So let's get to it. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So today I'm going to talk about cybersecurity and the latest revelations from the Black Hat conference and from the DEFCon conference. Now these are 2 of the largest conferences taking place in the entire world when it comes to cybersecurity. You have thousands upon thousands of people converging on Las Vegas to talk about what's the latest hacks taking place, what's the latest security protocols you should be implementing, and what is the world of cybersecurity and cyber attacks. Alright, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. On this channel, I create videos on WordPress, web development, how to build up your website, social media, and things of that nature. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. But the first piece of news that we're going to talk about comes straight from Wordfence. Now, Wordfence is one of the most widely used and respected names within the WordPress community. They have an amazing plugin that helps to secure your website. And they sent a team over to Black Hat and to DEFCon. And after meeting up with some folks, what they discovered is that hackers are able to access a new installation of WordPress within 30 minutes. Now, how is this possible? Let's look further down the article. Over here it says the sequence of events would go something like this. You order a new website hosting package from a hosting provider. Your order includes a free or paid SSL certificate for your domain. The SSL certificate is issued once your order completes. 30 minutes later, attackers see your fresh website listed in the certificate transparency report. At that time, 30 minutes later, you are halfway through completing your website setup and are just beginning to install WordPress. An attacker is constantly monitoring your new domain, and as soon as they see the setup script, they run it. They install a backdoor, and they reset your site to the state it was in so that you don't even notice. Alright, so what can you do? I mean, that seems like, it's real high tech. They're scanning your domain name. They're checking to see when that script is going to be run. Is there any way to protect yourself? Well, of course there is. Further down the article, they give you some tips on how you can prevent this from happening. The first thing is with your htaccess file within your root directory. You would just put in this snippet of code, and then you would put your IP address in this location here. Now, what this does is that it prevents anybody else from being able to access your website unless they're coming from your IP address. So that's a very powerful way to protect your website. So if you need to know how to get your IP address, you can always just, go into the web browser and type out what's my IP, and you should get a result from Google letting you know what your IP address is. And then the other way is to use basic authentication. Now this is a little bit more complex, but if you have a good understanding of how the Linux shell works, and you're familiar with how to work with web servers, then you can go over here to this section and you can see what to do next. Basically, you're setting up authentication, which is another way to make sure that unauthorized people will not have access to your website. So pretty much what you're doing is you're going to take this snippet of code over here and you're going to put in your username instead. And you're going to use this within the command line. And then over here, this is the information you would put in your htaccess file that'll work in conjunction with your HT password. So once you do this, you'll have a prompt coming up requesting your username and your password whenever you try to access your website. Once you're done, then obviously you would remove this code from your htaccess file. And then also, if you're just using the htaccess code, you would just remove this code over here, and that'll give people access to your website. But these are 2 ways that you can protect your website from being attacked within the first 30 minutes of your website going live. Alright, so that's from Wordfence. Now, if we go over to the DEFCon Hacker Conference article written by the Daily Dot, this is talking about voting machines. We have heard that our democracy is coming under attack. Hackers have tried to steal elections, not only here within the United States, but elsewhere around the world. They're directly attacking our voting machines. So at DEFCon, a team was able to demonstrate how within 90 minutes, they were able to compromise 30 voting machines. Now that's crazy. Now this goes to show you that the state of cybersecurity is something that we all have to be paying attention to. Now these attacks are taking place on a daily basis, whether it's the voting machines being attacked, or if it's financial websites being attacked, or even just your website. What we've come to see is that these attacks are taking place and they're not slowing down. I mean, this is coming after weeks and months of attacks with WannaCry and some other large hacking attempts that have been taking place worldwide. There's botnets attacking servers, there's exploits within the Microsoft operating system, there's exploits within Apple's operating system, and a lot of these things are just coming into light. So what can we do to stay vigilant? Well, you got to keep on top of cybersecurity news. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on my channel over here, so make sure you subscribe because I'll create more videos on cybersecurity. I already created some of them, so if you look at my playlist over here, we see I have some videos over here on computer and website security, so definitely take a look at that. And whenever there's big headlines, I'll just create a new video and I'll just upload it to my channel. But man, this world is getting crazy. That also means there's a huge opportunity. If you are looking to get into the world of cybersecurity or information technology, there's going to be a huge demand for it. So definitely consider taking some certifications and making your way to becoming a cybersecurity expert. Alright, so I just wanted to bring you up to speed on two different pieces of news taking place. One of them is from Wordfence, and that is how hackers are able to hack a brand new website within 30 minutes. I'll leave a link to the article in the description section. And also about how US voting machines can be hacked in as little as 90 minutes. Now, if you take your democracy seriously, and I hope you do, this is something to be concerned about. You gotta remember, security is all of our responsibility. If you need a website, head over to pixumweb.com. This is my website. As you can see, I use HTTPS because I do take cybersecurity very seriously. And the services I provide are website design and development. If you just want to do it yourself, you can get your domain name from us. You can get your web hosting from us. If you want to get a premium WordPress theme, you can check out EvoPro, which is my premium WordPress theme. If you're in real estate, we have some solutions for you as well. And you can see some of the options down here. We have the do-it-yourself route. We have the turnkey solutions where I'll install your premium WordPress theme, your plugins. I include some premium plugins as well. And then we have the custom web design solutions. So if you're in the market for a brand new website, or if you want your website to be upgraded or updated, head over to pixumweb.com, contact me, and I'll get started on making sure your website shines online. All right, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.